Yep. Back at it, back at it, back at it, back at it. Child in here with this good old scenery. Oh yeah. Ships passing in the night. Yeah, yeah. Third, fifth. Hey, Duval, what's up, baby? Drop your cash out, baby. There go me and Megan, y'all. There go me and Megan. There go me and Megan. Yo, y'all already see it. Mission accomplished. We out here at the dry dock, baby. We out here at the dry dock, baby. Hey, it's real out here. It's cold, man. That water coming out, that air coming out that water cold, y'all. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I'm finna ease my way up out of here. You know what I'm saying? We're finna ease our way on up out of here. Mission accomplished, point scene, money gone, all that good stuff. Let's see what D-Line chat look like. Walker Farm. Walker Farmer Dub 20. What's up with y'all? Man, drop your cash app, Duval. Fritz. Drop your cash app, baby. Dylan on the Haven. Nah, but I can't talk about one thing you should never leave home without. And if you're doing this already and you ain't got one, you need to go get one immediately. Because this would have caused a problem today. Smooth sailing, everything happened. I done dropped paper sign, of course, seen money gone. But this one little thing would have stopped all this shit from happening. And I would have drove all the way down here and I would have had a problem. Was that, you might ask? Yeah. This little card right here. That expired 2023. This little card right here would have stopped the whole show today. Never leave home without it. If you finna start doing this, you need to go get this card. This is a transportation working card. You are a transportation worker, and when you talk about coming on ports and stuff like this, every time you pick up a load, the broker don't know everything. Sometimes it's the broker first time pulling something to that destination. Like they may have pulled something out for their customer before, but they never had anything get shipped to this particular destination. So they don't know that that street address is actually a port. It's a dry dock. Only thing my rate confirmation said was Cat of Golden Meadow, Louisiana. Caterpillar. I came down here looking for a Caterpillar dealership or a company or a repair service spot or whatever. No, rebuilding the C9 in one of these boats out here. And they got an engine rebuild kit from Caterpillar, and I brought it to them expeditiously for a smooth $600 on 200 miles. I appreciate them. But when I got to that gate, there's a camera system up there where you press the button and you have to talk to somebody. And there's a tray underneath. They're going to ask you to put your TWIC card in that tray. Right now, work is picking back up on the ports and everything and the oil and all that stuff. But at the moment, yeah, that's true Hotshot low fix. At the moment, it's not a lot of people out here. And usually if you pull up without a TWIC card, you'll end up with an escort, which will charge you cash money by the hour, probably $50 to $100 to get on this property. But right now, it's late in the day. This is a real job. Ain't nobody really out here but the people that's coming to get it. And true enough, they could have came to the gate and got me. But what if they were busy? What if they're one of them things where I just got to contact somebody that's on one of these ships out here. He doing something. He can't come for another 45 minutes till he get finished doing what he got to do. I would have had to wait, which would have put me over the time. They might have got all work or anything could have happened in there. But without putting my card in that tray, I would not have gained access. That gate would not have swung and opened like that. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm gonna say this again. TWIC card. transportation worker. That's, hey, I'm telling you, it's like $125, $150 in more places. You'll go to, sometimes you go to the Social Security office. Sometimes they got a Homeland Security place. Just Google it, find out where they do it in your area and get it. Because the first 2 times you come to a place like this and give somebody $100, because it's by the hour and you're gonna go over that hour, they're gonna make you, because you gotta stop and wait on them to do whatever they doing before they can come escort you back out. So you trapped and you on the clock, and they finna put that money in their pocket and buy some beers with it, because yeah, Maryland is DMV office. Flip Duval say, y'all. So if you're in Maryland, hit up the DMV office. They do TWIC. You know, it's a simple process, fingerprint, background check. And yes, I do know convicted felons that have this. So it ain't gonna stop you just because you got a conviction. I know a dude that can't be around firearms. Last year, they made him drive a load of firearms to a distributor. It 150 in Maryland, it was like 125 in Mississippi. So, you know, like I said, I'm gonna cut this short. I'm finna get out of here. I really debate on whether I want to hang around down here, but I'm gonna say this too. This is a real good note. I'm in Golden Meadow, Louisiana. Go look it up on your GPS. If you're on here right now, look it up on your phone. I'm in Golden Meadow, Louisiana. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm at the very bottom of Louisiana. You can't go no farther. I came down here. I pumped them $75 up in here this morning, and we're gonna look at the dash. I can go home right now. Same fuel, no problem. Point same money gone. So I got that option. But what you want to realize, I always know where you at, because I'm at the bottom of Louisiana. It's similar to being at the bottom of Florida. It's actually a little worse than being at the bottom of Florida, because simple fact, even though you don't have east or west to go to get anything from a neighboring state, I'm down here on the swamp where they ain't really making nothing. They repair ships down here, so ain't nothing really going out. Everything coming in. And I have ran stuff out of here, turbochargers for different ships and all that going to be repaired, but that was to order. But for the most part, if you end up in a place like this, and I ain't burned no more than 4 hours off my clock, I got time to go home, do whatever I got to do. When you get finished with your day in a place like this, you don't sit here till in the morning. You turn around and you deadhead. Listen to me good now. This shit ain't gonna make sense to nobody that just straight off the numbers. Nah, them deadhead my account and all that. You gonna have to deadhead your ass up out here anyway. So what you do is you turn your ass around and you go right back up to New Orleans and get close to I-10 as you could possibly be. And what they're gonna do, by the time you get your time back in the morning, you'll be sitting in New Orleans. Something may be in New Orleans, something may not be in New Orleans, something might be in Mobile, something might not be in Mobile, something might be in Gulfport, Mississippi, something might not be in Gulfport, Mississippi, something might be in Biloxi. But at the same time, I think you may could get this anywhere, but they're gonna mail it to you. So you giving them your address and everything, you're gonna get it in the mail. So I'm thinking you could pretty much do it anywhere, because it's recognized around the whole country. So if you're on the road, I think you could do it, pay for it, and have it mailed to your house, and you get it in like 7 or 8 days, something like that. It usually don't take that long. But this joker right here, it's worth it weight in gold. This card right here have saved me probably about $3,000 since I started this business, personally. Because I used to do a lot of stuff down here on 10. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you to know that. You know what I'm saying? I came down here, mission the company. Yeah, there was a high load. 4 feet. It wasn't even 400 pounds. Me, the guy that signed for it, and one more guy, really, it didn't even take my help. They picked it up and I helped them sit it on the ground. It was just a box of parts. Engine rebuild kit, head gaskets, cylinder liners, pistons, shit like that. It wasn't heavy. It wasn't even 200 pounds, y'all. I put 2 straps on it and got it secure and brought it on down here. And we just picked it up and sat it. Wait a minute. Sat it right there. That's the box. They don't give a shit about it. It's signed for, point same money gone. I don't give no fucks about it no more. That's they shit. I got it all, point same money gone. What's the name of that ID? It's called a TWIC card, Victory Lap. Victor Lab Transport, call the TWIC card. TWIC, TWIC. There you go. TWIC. Y'all know my name, so shit, it's up there. Ain't nothing pertinent on here. That me on a good day. But at the same time, hey, yeah. Like I said, that's one of the key tools that you will need to get past a lot of the stuff that's going on out here as far as barriers of entry into different ports, different bonded warehouses. Been there, done that. I said, do you know how far back they check on felony? 10 years could be approved for a TWIC card. Sure, you could be approved for a TWIC card, bro. I stated a little while ago, I got a partner. He got a TWIC card. He's a convicted felon. And it wasn't just forever ago, but at the same time, he got a TWIC card. He got his card, and he go on ports and stuff, because it really not so much as, you know what I'm saying, a super serious thing. But you need to be cleared. Certain stuff they may not clear you for. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it may be a situation where they may say no and they may say yes. But to be honest with you, for what it's worth, I take that chance. I bet on that. You know what I'm saying? I inquire with them about it just to see. But like I said, I got a convicted fella partner of mine, and he just drove probably it was like maybe the end of last year. He had 38,000 pounds in a dry van now of guns. And he a convicted felon and can't be around a gun. But they let him drive it. They had it with him, and they let him in and everything. Shit was crazy, but at the same time, he had no access to it. It was a lockdown low. The most Valentine get TWIC cards, I think, is just few felonies. I can't get it. Oh, well, like I said, I ain't got no felonies. I got a lot of fucking charges, and I ain't never been convicted of a felony. You can look on there and see quite a few of them motherfuckers, but at the same time, you know, I've never been convicted of one, so I really don't know how that would work. And my friend of mine that got some felonies and whatnot, he was convicted of a drug offense. So I don't know exactly how that works, but I suggest you look into it. And if you're gonna be out here hot-shotting, because like this would have totally went backwards and wrong, because the broker didn't even know that this was going to a port, it was going to a shipyard or anything like that. It's just a road address, and it's going to some cat technicians that they got down here building the engine. And they are some remote technicians that go wherever. Anything terror related, you can't get it. That's true. Indicted, but never found guilty. Me too. A bunch of motherfucking times. I beat them a couple times. But at the same time, yeah, indicted, never found guilty. If it hanging out there, it just depends on exactly what it was. They may or may not. I really can't say. But like I said, I ain't got the best of records in the world. I ain't no convicted felon, but I say this. There's some stuff on there that let me not be able to go some places that everybody else can go, and I ain't no convicted felon just because of the gravity of what it was and what went down. But at the same time, yeah, places like this, TWIC card, yeah, you can get that, and you can get on in here. And one thing about it, it's a beautiful thing to pull up to a gate and they ask you for a card and you got it. Because if you don't got it, you don't know what finna happen. This thing kind of up in the air. Am I gonna get in? Do they have somebody come meet me? What gonna be next? You know what I'm saying? So it's to the point where, like I said, you just want to put all the tools in your repertoire and in your toolbox or basket, if you will, to allow you to gain access in a lot of places that a lot of people might not be able to get in, might not know how to get in. And it real talk, like it's some people that probably been doing it for a while and don't have a TWIC card. Believe you me, if they run off the load board and they do a lot of running down south and hit 10 and go to these different ports and stuff, they have had to be escorted at an out-of-pocket cost. So like I said, 2 times in the port will pay for this card. So it only makes complete economical sense to not have to get somebody cash out of pocket just to escort you on this place, leave you there, let you unload. Then you look around, he nowhere around, you done, but you can't leave. You can't drive around the facility without an escort. So you can't leave. Now you stuck there waiting on him to come back and get you. Another hour will have passed. And 1 minute into that next hour, you will be charged for that whole hour. So by the time he gets back, as long as God forgives you, it's not anybody's business. And that's true, man. Hey, one thing about it, man. Hey, everybody got some stuff they gotta do. Intermodal? You talking about intermodal? Oh yeah. Especially if you're gonna do anything dealing with containers, intermodal, cars. If you're gonna run up and down 95, you work in Florida, back up and down 95, Georgia, South Carolina, all them areas up in there. You're doing car, go on get your TWIC card now. I'm telling you, go on get it, cause it's gonna come up. It's just gonna. If you running freight, not all the time. You might not use that TWIC card but 6 or 7 times in a whole year. But them 6 or 7 times probably save you probably $300 or $400 over them 6 or 7 times. And that's just in the fact that you don't have to pay for an escort. But like I said, I'm not gonna stay too long. We getting up out of here. Let me get the seatbelt on. Safety first. Safety first. Yes, it includes box trucks as well. It's basically an identification as a transportation worker that you've been cleared on most all facilities. And like I said, there is a chip inside of that card that they can read. At the particular place I just went to, there's a tray with a camera in the tray where they want to make sure it's valid. It may scan it and run it, but I know I was talking to somebody through a camera. They asked me to put my card in the tray. I put it in there. They verified it. They told me to flip it over. I verified it. So I'm thinking that thing probably scanned it and made sure everything was cool. If not, they just want to see it. But you need to have it, especially with a late in the evening. This a real hotshot load, you guys. This ain't common freight. This is a, hey man, pick it up by 12, get it there before 5 type of incident right here. And they paid $3 a mile to make that happen like that. And I ain't mad at them. For 4-footer trailer, about 200 pounds, if that, about 200 pounds. And right now I'm currently getting 14.4 miles to the gallon. I came down here basically 200 miles. So that equates to about 15 gallons of diesel, maybe 20. I say 20 because I shouldn't get a little bit. You on the real guy. Let me see. You one real guy, man. You always welcome at the cookout. Hey, man, hey, man, I'm finna, hey, fresh. Bro, I just try to keep it 1,000. We gotta be solid around here, man. You know, and one thing about it, the truth gonna win. The truth gonna win. That's why I steady see y'all. I see y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I steady see y'all easing that subscriber count up. If you're new to the channel, you're new to the live, and you just want to come on and kick it, talk about some real shit sometime, they gonna really help you. You know what I'm saying? Click that bell, click the subscribe button, hit that bell and ring that jump, man. Share y'all that's on here that already subscribe. Share the videos. Share them. When you watching them, click the share button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. Share the video. We're trying to get the word out about what really important out here, and that's coming home with $1. Figure out how to make that money stick to your pocket instead of falling out and blowing in the wind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like I said, man, if you would, don't mind, hey, help me out. Spread the word. Do me a big old favor. Because get what? I just really think it's imperative that we not waste time. I lost a good associate last night. You know what I'm saying? Unforeseen as hell, man. You know, and it's a young lady. You know what I'm saying? Prime of her life, late 20s. You know, died of, I believe, of a heart attack. And you know what I'm saying? Things like that. It brings into perspective some of the stuff that I say sometimes. And you'll often remember me saying in a lot of instances, man, it's time over everything, y'all. I'm telling you, it's time over everything. So if you really knew, yeah, man, that shit stung like a motherfucker, bro. Then she a fellow trucker. She on the road for 6 years. She opened up CDL training school. But at the same time, man, she no longer with her, man. Hey man, hey, RIP for real though, man. Condolences to the family, her daughter, man. I feel so bad for her daughter, man. It's just one of those things where we don't know. And since we don't know, if you really knew how much time you had to put all this stuff together, make it work, be successful, change your family life and situation and living conditions and all that, you'll speed your ass up. To be real with you, if you really knew how much time you had to do all this shit, I'm talking about you really knew down to the day when it was all gonna shut down, you'll speed the hell up on a lot of shit you were doing. So since we don't know, we gotta act with a sense of urgency. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling anybody to go out and jump into anything. You know what I'm saying? Not, you know what I'm saying? Not, yeah, that's a real hustler. She was a real hustler, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, I put up at one of my videos, you know what I'm saying, when I was talking about all the people that I deal with in the trucking game, just personal level and conduct business with, spend money with, and trade and do good business with, man. She was one of them. That was that Queen Bee Trucking with the flip-flop Dodge Charger on the 24-inch DUB. Yep, my bad. Down here, I'm telling you, we down here in the swamp where you can't go no further. Let me pull up in here since I got good reception. I'm gonna talk to y'all for a sec before I proceed to go to the crib. Yes, sir. While like we talking. I'll holler at y'all right quick. Flip that log book right quick, y'all. Alright, we on duty. Yeah, man, but real hustler, man, recognize real hustler. That girl was real hustler. She will be missed. R.I.P. Brittany Gilbert / Brittany McClure. All the family been knowing y'all forever, and you know what I'm saying, it was a pleasure knowing, doing business and all that there, man. Real deep loss, hurt me bad. I ain't go sleep last night, y'all, because I was supposed to be actually meeting, you know what I'm saying, a little bit later on this week with her about some more stuff that was going on. But at the same time, man, like I said, if you really knew, if you really knew, and it's just like dope gang, anything else, it's just life in general. If you really knew how much time you had to execute what you're trying to execute, you might want to move a little bit more swiftly on your approach or how you gonna run at this stuff. Because at the end of the day, like I say, we doing this stuff to make a difference to our family, make a difference for our family, to provide a better standard of living, provide opportunities for our kids. We might be able to move and do some things, buy some houses and some better places with some better school, do some stuff for your kids, all that good type of stuff right there. But I want to say this, and I'm going to leave it with you. If you ain't got nothing but a term life policy, for whatever the term is, I recommend a whole life, but whatever. You know, people do different things with the investment and all that. Therefore, life insurance. Get you some term, at least. Get you some health insurance, and get you some short and long-term disability insurance. Please do that for me, y'all. Because like right now, I'm worried more dead to my folk than alive. And you know what I'm saying? Knock on wood, if I had some, I don't want to die. Don't none of us come out here not to be able to come back home. Don't nobody come out here to do this. But in the grand scheme of things, we got to be realistic and realize that we are human and we all have a set date and time when it shall be over. And when that occurs, you don't want to leave your family with this mountain of bills right here that you'll be sitting in. You don't want to leave your family in a position where your wife had to call your best friend to move in to help pay the bills. You don't want to have to get in a position where somebody have to sell the property that they've been living in all this time just to afford to continue living. especially if you did like I did, and you basically retired your wife and she do what she need to do, but she hustling and everything, but at the same time, she really ain't got to work. She ain't really working. So it's to the point where you have to provide enough of a cushion. You have to provide enough. And when I say enough, I need you to take all your expenses for a whole year and multiply them by 10. Deduct probably 25% off whatever that number is, and that's basically how much coverage you need. A lot of folk underinsure themselves. If you out here driving $100,000 worth of equipment, and if it get towed up today, you gonna get $100,000 worth of equipment back. Why in the hell is you out here with your priceless self out here driving on the highway with $50,000 worth of life insurance? And that's not a case with anybody that happened. I'm just giving you a hypothetical and just making it seem a little bit more realistic to you in the grand scheme of what you got going on. You know what I'm saying? What are your expenses in a year? Well, Jonathan, hey, if everything just sits still and don't do nothing, I know every month, even if I keep all the trucks and got notes on them and just don't move them, I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? Now, hey, real talk, God forbid, but his kid gonna hit an instant lottery, instant lottery off life insurance. That's the way it's supposed to be. And it's to the point where if you look at your bills and everything going on, first and foremost, the value of your house. You need to calculate what's owed on the house, what it take to pay that house off. That should be the base amount of insurance that you're going to get, period. If you know it's going to take another $200,000 to pay your house off, you need $200,000 worth of insurance. And true enough, you might not pay the house out right then. You may choose to elect to put a lump on it and have it where your wife can live comfortably and it come out a certain kind of way. But at the same time, you got $200,000 house, you got a $50,000 truck, you got a $20,000 trailer, you got all your personal vehicles, you got all this stuff that got to be maintained, you know what I'm saying, in the event that you're not around anymore. So like I said, to be riding around with $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of life insurance, no health insurance, and no short or long-term disability, it borderline reckless. I'm just gonna be honest with you, it really borderline reckless, because if anything happened to you, you know what I'm saying, the lost payee on your truck is not gonna want to hear that you died. They gonna come get it, but at the same time, they really don't want to hear that. And you know what I'm saying, the people that mortgage your home, the bank, they really don't want to hear that, oh, he died and he didn't have any type of coverage going on. That's why banks normally offer a small insurance policy. You know what I'm saying? In the event, it might be free or anything, but that's to cover that mortgage so they don't lose. That house is insured under that loan. It's insured, and it's the SBA or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? However you got it, loan or whatever, it insures that amount. But like I said, I'm going to get out of here, but I just want to bring the relevance of the fact that, you know, certain things you don't leave home without. One, that TWIC card. Two, some good insurance. And I ain't talking about just on the truck. Everybody talk about the truck and all that, but I got a ACH deductible, really like 4 of them every month for different type of insurance. I got one that's strictly dedicated to paying my house off. It's $25 a month. Listen to me, this shit ain't exorbitantly expensive. $25 a month. If I die, they're gonna pay my house off. If I get incapacitated, they'll give me up to 90% of the value to put toward paying toward my house or anything else I need to do. So I can break my arm like some of you talking when I burn my arm. Yeah, short-term disability, you dumbass. I sat at home with this burned arm and told y'all about it and waited on the asshole such as himself to come on there and try and make light about it. But at the same time, my truck went moving. I made money. My truck didn't move goddamn inch. I was sitting at home suffering like a motherfucker. Had an infection in my hand and everything. Hand was twice the size it is and everything. And I was still making money. Was able to pay my bills and everything because I'm not an asshole. I ain't come on YouTube for the fame. I came on YouTube to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said share the videos. Click the subscribe button. If you want to drop goddamn super chat, drop a super chat. Whatever it is, because like I said, this ain't for no living for me. I make my money off trucking. Damn what they talking about. I make my money off trucking. And I know how to do it well. I'm showing you guys that this is, you know what I'm saying, basically, if you want to go back and watch all the video, a pretty damn good blueprint. I ain't saying it ain't more than one way to skin a cat, but I will say this, long as the cat gets skinned, that's all we worry about. So you can have different methods, different thoughts, different profile, all that. But at the end of the day, I'm here to help. Hey, Tanner, get what, Tanner? I'm down here. I'm in Louisiana, baby. I ain't in Baton Rouge, man. Tanner said he gonna hit me up for another consultation. That was a real good consultation. And that dude right there got so much shit going on, man. I'm really excited to see what he gonna make out of it, because it's exciting to see people actually put their dream together and see stuff come to fruition that they really want to do. And then I get to watch them not walk off a cliff. To see the shit, like I told you, I'm gonna show y'all some shit. Y'all gonna see some shit. But I'm gonna show y'all how to see through some stuff so you can see what it really is. And like I said, it ain't glamorous. It ain't all that and everything. It's a lot of damn work involved. A lot of multitasking. And the shit that I do, it seems like it's easy, but I got a fucking rhythm that can't be beat because I done practiced it so long. I booked all them loads. I talked to every last one of them brokers. I did every last one of them carrier packing. I signed every last rate con that ever came through their company. And it been over 1,000 of them. Between me and owner operators, I've done at least 250, 300 carrier packs since it been a company. Like, that shit's no problem. I ain't set up with you, send me a carrier pack. I have it back in about 6 or 7 minutes. It ain't really that serious. And we talk about the price and everything. These folks look at the track record in their system. Regardless if you say the broker do cheap freight, they known for having cheap freight. They known for not paying that good. I know one thing, when they look up in there, they see a good ass review about me, first of all. Because I had it be said a couple times, like, what have you been doing? I'm like, what you mean? And they like, man, I mean, it's just so many good reviews and people making special notations beside loads you carried and things you did. Yeah, because I go above and beyond. I make contact with the shipper and the receiver. I call in between and let them know if I'm gonna be a little early, might be running a little late. I schedule around people lunch times and all that stuff. I go get me some lunch just so you can go get you some lunch, and I pull up when y'all get back. I go the extra mile. I work hard. I get out in the rain. I get out in the rain and undo this stuff that's supposed to be tarped and let them get it in the rain, and I stand out there. I stand out there and fold my tarps back up neat and in order in the rain, because I came to the conclusion a long time ago, you really got to understand that all them years that you've been going to work, working for somebody else, you've been making their dream come true. And whatever they asked you to do in reason at their job for that money, you did it within reason. And at the same time, get what? Within reason, go a whole lot further when you're working for yourself, because I do a whole lot of different shit that I wouldn't do for an employer. For somebody paying me $7.25, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, even $20 an hour. That's that in the grand scheme of things. You go there, you do what they ask you to do, and you don't know if you're gonna come to work tomorrow or not. They might call everybody and say this bitch going down. But at the same time, the amount of effort and that you put forth to make them other people's dream come true, that's the same type of effort, if not more, that need to be shown out here with what you're doing. The same type of care that you had when you were dealing with them people, machinery in the factory, and you know the machine cost $1.2 million, and if you mess it up, it's this, that, and the other, they wasn't gonna even charge you for the machine, but they was gonna fire your ass. You know what I'm saying? Out here, you're gonna get charged for everything. Out here, it's on you. To the point where if it's on me, and I'm doing this for the better of me and my family, and everything that I'm doing going to the end goal, or whatever this dream is, I'm gonna make it be. Y'all know damn well I'm work harder for me than anybody else in the world. So I just want you to think about that. Many people still work a job. They watch this. They want to do it. They thinking about it. But I'm saying like this. If you can go that may or may not have your best interest at heart. You never know. Some jobs are really good. You never know. But at the end of the day, somewhere where you're most definitely disposable and replaceable, and you go up in there and you give 110% every day, and they close that factory and keep everybody pension and all that type of stuff, you shit out of luck. But you gave your hardest every day. You worked 20, 30 years doing the best you could to make the job the best it could be and make whatever product y'all making the best it could be. You did your job. Like I said. Man, Tyson, you so crazy. Damn. That's funny. That's funny. I got it. But at the same time, yeah, the amount of effort you done put forth for people's dream, I'm talking about the work you done put in and the work of your co-workers done paid for these people, kids, college, summer vacations, rental property, summer home, oh man, ranch house in Nebraska, hunting retreats all up in Washington State, and all that there. You work your ass off. You know what I'm saying? You worked your ass out. And wasn't nothing wrong with that, because you supposed to go to work and work hard. But boy, when you come out here, that's the same type of attitude you gotta have, man. Hey, Tanner, I'm gonna stay safe out there. Hey, y'all, I'm finna knock off. It's getting a little dark. Boy, that's pretty. That pretty, ain't it, y'all? That pretty. Hold on. That sundown. Yeah, that's slick pretty. That pretty right there. Out here at the bottom, down here in the bottom where you can't go no further. I'm at Golden Meadow. But yeah, hey, I'm gonna get up with y'all. I just want to give y'all a little progress report, hit y'all up a little bit about the TWIC card. You know, like I said, never leave home without it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, if you out here running, even if you independent, you driving for somebody, you a driver, your own operator, whatever, take it upon yourself and research life insurance. Research you some affordable health insurance, and research you some short and long-term disability insurance. Y'all do that for me. You never know what's gonna happen, and I just want y'all to whatever the ordeal you gotta go through, and you gotta go to the hospital and you lay there for weeks and weeks and weeks. The last thing I want to be on your mind is what finna get paid and the bills and all that stuff, man. The bills shouldn't be there. You know, Victory Lap Transport, man. Hey, bro, you say you got a vision, man. Keep the thing going, man. Hey, modify, twerk that thing. You know what I'm saying? Do what you got to do to make it a reality, man. And whatever type of alterations you do, man, like I said, always keep the forefront and the future in mind. And, you know, just know and understand that, you know, it's an ever-changing type of occupation day to day, but the game's still the same. We still doing the same thing every day, and whatever you did to get you where you are, and if you're doing this and you're profitable, and it seems like, oh, there's a new and better special thing that it came out, a way to do it and all that there, I want you to kindly look at what you've been doing, see where you can tweak that and make that a little more efficient. But don't throw the script out the window, man. Like I said, whatever you've been doing, when you get ready to grow your company and extend the fleet and add more trucks and really do some big shit, just remember where you came from and what got you where you at, and duplicate the shit. Don't go left and just start trying to do some stuff you ain't really been doing and ain't proven, you know what I'm saying, and got no real numbers to back it up. Do what you did to get you where you at, and I call it sticking to the script. Peace.